Welcome back to TylerMedeirosTV, where we dive into the darkest, most terrifying stories. Tonight, we have something truly chilling to share. Meet Nina, a practical, logical woman who didn't believe in ghosts. But all of that was about to change the moment she inherited an old, mysterious house from an estranged great aunt. A house that had been abandoned for years, with no one daring to speak about it until Nina stepped inside. On an overcast Saturday, Nina made her way to the house, unaware of the dark secret waiting for her. The house sat at the edge of town, isolated and eerily silent. As she pulled up the gravel driveway, a strange sensation washed over her. It was like the house was watching her. The moment Nina stepped inside, she was surrounded by the weight of the past. Every creak of the floorboards, every shadow in the corner seemed to whisper to her, warning her, though she didn't know it yet. In the library, Nina found an eerie portrait of a woman. Her eyes seemed to follow Nina, sending a chill down her spine. The woman's expression seemed to say, "I know something that you don't." That night, after a long day of settling in, Nina laid in bed trying to sleep. But then, just as the silence took hold, something seemed to stir in the room. A whisper, soft at first, but unmistakable. Was it the wind or something darker? But Nina just brushed it off. But the whispers didn't stop. In the morning, Nina found something strange on the floor. A letter, old and yellowed, addressed to someone named Lydia. The message inside was cryptic and chilling. Beware, the shadows that whisper, they know your name. Who was Lydia? And what was this house trying to tell Nina? As she tried to uncover the truth, the whispers grew louder. Nina found old journals and photographs hidden in the attic and discovered that the woman in the painting was named Lydia. But what she uncovered in the journals was worse than anything she could have imagined. Lydia had been haunted by something inside this house. A malevolent force that had driven her to madness. Lydia's last journal entry sent a cold shiver down Nina's spine. It was clear Lydia had been trapped here, and now the house was calling for Nina, just as it had for her aunt. At midnight that night, Nina heard a new sound, a slow scraping noise coming from the walls. The shadows around her seemed to stretch, and the whispers grew louder, more urgent. Trapped with the shadows closing in, Nina felt something cold take her hand. And then she saw her. The woman from the painting, the one whose eyes had followed Nina, now stood before her. Lydia, her voice low and sorrowful, whispered, "You're mine now." And just like that, the room plunged into darkness. But when Nina awoke the next morning, she found herself in her bed, but it was as if nothing had happened. On the wall beside her bed, in the same elegant handwriting as the letter she had found, a chilling message was written. "I warned you, Lydia." Nina had now become a part of the house, a whisper in the dark. She was the one who would warn the next victim, the next soul to be claimed by the shadows. The curse of Lydia's house seemed to be passed on. Now this is a story of a house that never lets go, of whispers that never fade. If you ever find yourself near an old abandoned mansion, remember this. Sometimes it's better not to know the past, because once it knows you, it may never let you leave. If you enjoyed this terrifying story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dark tales. Have you ever felt like you were being watched by something not of this world? Until next time, keep your lights on and your doors locked. And remember, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.